Boosie says, Lush is I mean, go ahead.
No.
Okay, so basically, Boosie recently came out saying that he believes that T.I. is still a snitch, even though T.I. has explained the situation, saying that he snitched on his dead cousin, which is like people say that like, oh, it's like who can get in trouble if you're ratting on a dead guy, right? And that was his whole defense case right there. But Boosie's saying no, you're still a snitch, and on top of that, apparently Boosie and T.I. had an album coming out together, and Boosie said T.I. had ruined everything with these snitch allegations, and he's like, bro, this album is not coming out. And what's even more interesting is during that clip, Boosie said, I think it was a Vlad interview where he was like, he said his fans were DMing him, telling him like, Boosie, you can't do this. You're the last one left. You're the last one left. And I'm assuming he's talking about like last rapper left who has not snitched.
Worked so hard for all these years to have a solid rep, and you don't want to put things on him that aren't. I mean, I don't know. It's a wobbler,
bro. Look at we're blaming someone that's already dead for a body. I mean, I don't think that's adding any smut to it.
If I die, you can blame me for whatever you want. I'm just saying, personally.
Well, everybody knows I'm a murderer now.
As long as it's not no sex crimes,
damn,
you can blame me for whatever you want.
Look what happened with the Juice WRLD case. They got caught with like 70 pounds of weed and a bunch of people on the plane, and no one took accountability for it. And then they're just saying it was Juice's. Juice is dead, so it went on no one. It's like no one took accountability for that weed. Basically, everyone in that plane was like blaming Juice for it by not saying anything.
I mean, it's a lot different than me saying it was Juice's patch.
No one said that specifically, but no one took accountability for it.
I mean, that happens a lot. Like, let's say we're in a car with a gang of homies and a gun gets found under the seat.
No one's going to say anything.
I mean, ideally, the stand-up thing would be
whoever
to
has
take charge.
Yeah, 100%.
But in that circumstance, I guess, like you said, it's a wobbler.
And if let's say it's my gun, right? If you say, I don't know whose it is, but it's not mine, what's that?
That's like very light snitching.
That is snitching.
I see.
Yo, you know what's crazy though, right, bro? Is, like this can't make sense to anybody, bro. Like, I truly feel like a lot of the issues that we're seeing with a lot of these rules are just rooted in illiteracy, right? Whereas street niggas who ain't never have an education can put, like for example, right? So like, and you have illiterate, stupid motherfuckers who are now trying to like create these quote unquote rules, right, that aren't rooted in logic. For example, the no snitching shit, right? Niggas just keep on piecing and adding on new shit to like whatever. Like, for example, right? Snitching used to be, listen, if you do a crime with me and we both signed up for this crime, we should both be honorable and take accountability and not say shit, right?
Yes.
Right? Now, that went from that to, listen, man, if you live in the hood and you come around us, if you're minding your business in your house and you get implicated in some bullshit, you can't say nothing and clear your name even though you had nothing to do with it. And then it evolved to, listen, man, like, if I come to you, rob your house, flock you, right, and stole your shit, you can't say nothing. And then it evolved to, if you witness a crime at the age of 13 years old before you hopped in the streets, you can't say nothing to... Bruh, at this point, bro, this shit is just illiterate motherfuckers like trying to like piece together rules and regulations that's not even based in logic, bro. Because this shit is just stupid, bro.
But and here's the thing, though, it's not even just street dudes that are putting these rules together.
Yeah,
it's side commentators who have no real say in the matter, who are acting. It's like, you ever seen that meme where it's like the four little like skinny white kids that look like fucking like Yuri's nephews? You feel me? Yeah. And it says like oh,
just say like Yuri.
Dirk should have slid for Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people, outside commentators, thinking they have a say in the matter. Like
here,
people don't though.
Yeah, nah, right? Because look at this. Because there's a little boy called Pop Hunter, man, and his story always bothered me, right? Because what we witnessed was a kid who got on, who was on his path to generational wealth to feed and change the life of him, his son, and his family, right? And some dirty street niggas pulled up paperwork of this kid at 13 years old talking to the police in an interrogation room with the police, his mama, right, and him giving information about witnessing the murder of one of his close friends, right? His brother, at 13 years old. They posted that paperwork. The kid was deemed as a snitch. He's being ostracized and blackballed from rap by these other rappers like Uzi Vert and T.I. and and Gilly the Kid and like others, right? For giving information at 13 fucking years old. Now this kid rap career got derailed. He lost his his theme, generational wealth is gone. Why? Because he gave information and told the truth at 13 years old?
That's kind of like the
Come on,
craziest
bro.
part about it to me is like the loyalty you have to have. I understand loyalty to you and your crew, right? But the loyalty you have to random people that like if they do something, God forbid, that's like just to your lines, you're like, this is just out of the ordinary. This is not right. They should go to jail for this, or maybe they do. It's like, no, you're not allowed to ever, even if it's a person that you don't even know, disagree with. It's like your loyalty has to be with everyone, even your ops. Sometimes you can't even snitch on your ops because you have to have a loyalty to them as well. It's like that seems kind of insane. But then also that's the magic little thing that makes crime work. If we have this crime culture in America of people who commit crimes to make money in illegal ways, if everyone is just telling on each other, it all falls apart. You know what I mean? I feel like the only way to keep crime alive is just to keep this no snitching rule in place. You know what I mean? It kind of keeps these illegal businesses and also gangs working at the end of the day.
Wait though, and that's the issue, right? Is the police came up with the blue wall of silence, so the bad cops are not held accountable, right? When they're seen doing some fucked up shit, and they'll be able to continue to victimize people, right? The street niggas came up with the no snitching shit, so the bad seeds in our community, because again, 90% of us don't do no crime. The bad seeds, which is 10% of the street niggas who are doing 95% of the crime, they don't want to be held accountable for victimizing us.
Can I
And
ask
that's
you a
why they come up
question?
with the rules.
Are you a street dude?
No.
Are you a street dude?
No.
I'd consider you a street dude.
It's up to you.
Do you consider yourself a street dude?
I'm 41 years old, but
Were you at one point
Yeah,
part of that life?
I
Then
did
you
my
are.
thing.
Then you are forever. Needless to say, I've been about that or whatever.
Yeah.
But would you snitch on your crimey?
No, right?
he's not. He doesn't have a crime.
Yeah, wait, no, right, so, wait, right, so look.
Would you tell on somebody to get out of a crime?
Okay, Flacco, let me ask you a question. No,
okay.
Flacco, let me ask you a question because I'm gonna put this in because remember,
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
remember on your stream the other day. So I'm not saying anything. I'm not
course.
incriminating.
Yeah,
you.
of course. Yeah.
You were talking about what you used to do. You used to have the stream farming.
Yeah, of
right?
course, yeah.
So you used to do stream farming.
Yeah.
That's obviously that's illegal.
Like, not quite.
Damn.
Go ahead, right? No, but
Is that
yeah.
snitching? What you just
Bring it
did?
down.
He said this.
Yeah.
He talked about this on
Yeah,
the stream.
no, yeah, right. Like, so, like,
Okay,
yeah.
It's not illegal, but you
Yeah.
could get in trouble with
Yeah,
Spotify.
yeah.
You could get sued or
Yeah,
something,
yeah, of course.
right?
Yeah, of course.
If you, let's say you have a partner in that,
Yeah.
right? If you got caught up and your partner didn't, would you roll on your partner?
Me? No, right, but that's beyond, like, for example, right? If
Because that's a real life situation you can relate to.
yeah, right.
You can't relate to like hitting licks or fucking.
No. Right. So like back to like like y'all two question, right? If I sign up to do something, right? Meaning like I come to you and say, yo, listen up, man. That crib right there got like $1 million in assets, bro. I gotta pay rent this month, nigga. Let's please go flock that shit together. And we get caught, that's beyond the streets. That's you as a fucking man, right? Being accountable and having integrity, right? And not to backstab nobody, right? Because you signed up for that shit voluntarily, right? But that's a hell of a lot different from like y'all pull up and shot up the old lady's crib down the street because y'all thought her son did something to y'all, right? So y'all pulled up, shot up that old lady's crib. Now that old lady is not allowed to like call the police until right now. Hell nah, bro. I mean, bro, like again, being accountable for your own shit, that's a whole lot different than just like it's just making up different shit and just adding on different clauses and rules. Like for example, like 1090 Jake, right? At 14 years old, he ain't want to get in trouble, so he made up a false statement to the police, right? Bruh, niggas is pulling up and saying that's snitching.
Well, if you don't like somebody, you can turn them into a snitch.
That's my point.
Here's the thing. Also, like as far as the Pop Hunter situation you were talking about, I don't disagree with you.
It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
Yeah.
However, when you're 13 years old, gangsters are already in the field by that age.
Yeah.
Like that's the age you hopping off the porch. So to be fair, like
but at
your
13
career,
is crazy though.
It is, but your career, like Icon, you'll agree with that, right? Like
Absolutely.
Yeah, your career's like started by that point. Like I got arrested for my first time at 13.
A homicide?
No.
Oh, a crowd.
No, I wouldn't.
Homicide?
Okay. No.
But I did get arrested. I was outside when I was 13.
The question, right?
Outside.
Right?
Not like you kids.
Now, facts, right? Is how many quote unquote gangsters, right? Do you think at 13 years old will be able to walk into that interrogation room with a mama next to him telling my baby, tell them folks what you know?
Yeah, no, motherfuckers are folding.
Right? No.
9 times out of 10.
No, right,
Let's be honest.
right. So look, with your mama right next to you telling you, tell them folks what you know, and then you got skilled detectives who've been doing this shit for 25 years talking to you. How many do you think is getting out of that bitch not telling?
Logically,
come on.
Logically, you're right. But
They are telling.
But it still don't make it not snitching.
It's 13 years old, bro. Like, for example, bro, like a kid at 21 years old, his morals, his values.
Did you ever answer the question if you would snitch or not?
No,
He
right?
said no.
No, right? No, right? So
Yeah, go for it.
what I said, right, was if I signed up for it, right, meaning, bro, listen.
I don't know whose that is. That's not mine.
Yeah, right, right?
That one's mine.
Yeah. Nah, bro, but look.
Whose food are you eating?
Why is that? Oh shit! Why is that funny?
Yeah, well,
That's probably I don't know, whoever was sitting here earlier.
shit.
no.
Wait,
I thought it
so
was mine.
was Ti?
Dumb.
Do you guys? Because you guys are more experienced than Flacco and I. Do you think Ti is a snitch here?
T.I.'s a snitch.
Oh,
so-
Ti just responded. He said,
Yes, so
oh
wow.
my god, yeah.
Bro,
Please read
Can I
this.
Bro,
read it?
I read it out, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's you or your OG uncle that needs to see it, but I got my paperwork ready to show. Pull up. My number the same and my address the same. And to get on the net and speak on shit you've never spoke to me about is leading me to believe you hiding your heart the whole time. I never speak certain disrespect on your name/reputation, but if, homie, the convict code, when in doubt, pull the paperwork out. And if you ain't did that, now, I don't know what type of time you be on, but I say again, if it was a question or confusion about anything I said, I could have called and asked. So you can report back and tell your OG, or you could have pulled up and checked the black and white like I'm offering now.
Expeditiously.
Either way, though, I ain't bound to nobody's opinion of me because they think they will never overrule what I know. So don't wonder no more, homie. Pull the if, answer the if, pull up, and report back to the rest of these fools whose opinions matter to you so much. Because I could give a fuck about what another person thinks about me. The tail shall never wag the dog. Leadership leads with facts and stats. We don't follow no fantasy land shit. Remember that. And I ain't bending my knees for nothing or fearing nothing but God. So come on, you see what we talking about. So next time you can speak intelligently. Mama, he live again 2.0. I expected more from you. This ain't solid. Obviously, I thought we was something we wasn't. T.I.
His IG is Mama. He live again.
Mama,
2.0.
I'm live again. Love should change his name. It's to Icon Killed Me.
Oh, damn.
Damn. So.
Bruh, tell it, listen, man. Tell it on the dad is stupid, right?
Listen.
Yo, how's that tell it, man? What the fuck?